So it seems like it's going to be an exhausting day, but really it's not going to be. Okay. It's not going to be. This is we're back in the kip. Right. Back in the kip with Johnny. Yeah. And we've lit our lantern, and it's a number 18 day. And now we're going to take our time and open up the window and feed some more birds. Right. We just made a great breakfast. We'll be enjoying that in good order whenever we want. It's breakfast and lunch. Yeah. Breakfast and lunch. It's bunch. Yeah, it's bunch. Really, it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's a lot of food. Yeah. Christopher's still being a nasty fucker in the other room, seething in his anger at his parents and his life, and irritated by Lena and me being happy. Very irritated indeed. Doesn't realize he has a spirit guide of his own to turn to named Sandy that he completely ignores. Instead, he runs around with mommy and daddy acting like a lunatic, right? And as far as I can see, they're not all that grateful. They're just kind of demanding at this point. Like, you are... We gave birth to you, and now you're going to be doing this. Don't even think that, Lena, because it ain't going to happen. All right. He wouldn't fuck with you that way. Well, I'm just saying, you know what? We got a landline. We got a landline. We got a cellular line. We got a line. We got a lifeline. The last thing you need to do is worry about that guy hurting you in some way. He's already done it. He's already hurt you as much as he's ever going to hurt you. The little Christopher pain train ends today. For you. Happy number 9. Well, is that even, really? All right. He is one nasty, ugly, ugly person. And he doesn't like being called ugly because he knows he is. Things don't bother people unless they know they are that, And I'm not talking about his big, ugly, nasty face when he's yelling at you. I'm talking about his soul. His soul needs a desperate overhaul. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. This house is very strange. Bunny, no. He's going to jump up and knock the camera down. All right. Oh. Bunny, come on. Don't do this. All right, we got to... Don't worry. Everything's good. All right. What you can do is you can close the window if you don't want him to go out by the birds. All right. I'll just leave it a little because I like the breeze. Yeah. Hey, that's an idea, right? Yeah, that's a good idea. That's my erection, this thing. Glad you can laugh. I'm laughing because you're so insane, and I love the way you did the lantern this morning, the amber lantern. I was married to Stephen Rookheim in 1988, June 4th, 1988. And the name of the big wedding house that my parents had held through the wedding in for all their friends, because it was for all their friends, let's face it. I didn't know a lot of these people. The name of the place was the Amber Lantern. Yeah. And I always liked, I liked the imagery. And around the whole place were these amber lanterns. But I hated my wedding. And one of the main reasons I kind of hated it, besides everyone, Moose and all them being fucking wrecked on cocaine and this like air of usury and weirdness in that wedding party, I didn't really want to get married. I cheated on my husband to be the week before. Didn't have sex with the guy, but almost practically had sex with somebody else the week before my wedding. During a coke-fueled frenzy, I was out with my friends, blowing off some steam, because I didn't want to get married. Everybody wanted me married to that guy, and I didn't see a way out. My father and mother would not let me choose my own wedding band. That was the only thing I wanted, was my own wedding band, maybe to even jam with. Since I was a musician, it was very important to me. They picked some stupid fucking German. What was it? John Guggenheim and the All-Stars? What was that name of that band, John? It was John. John something and the All-Stars. Right. The worst fucking, never mind wedding band. The worst, crappiest band you ever heard. But my father knew the guy from Duros. He was a buddy. And he was like, I'm going to have, John Weber. Yeah, John Weber. Another Nazi. And the All-Stars. My wedding was the Nazi wedding of the century. I had my Jew bosses there fucking having a heart attack because people were singing Hitler fucking marches by the end of that wedding. Hitler, Hitler, über alles. Hitler, Hitler, über alles. Hitler overall. There was not... Everyone I knew, all the Jews that were there were people I invited. People I knew. My Jewish friends, because my parents didn't have any Jewish friends. My Jewish friends, my Jewish employers, my Jewish associates. I had about a handful of Jew guests there. And that's what my fucking family did, was sing Hitler songs to make them feel so comfortable. My father knew full well that my bosses were Hungarian Jews, that the old man in the family was a survivor from a concentration camp. His wife was a twin who was a survivor from the twin experiments that Mengele did to them. And that was my fucking wedding. And John Weber and the All-Stars. And my mother throws that up in my face. What about the beautiful wedding we get? What about that beautiful wedding? You gave it to yourself. You and your stupid fucking husband gave that wedding to you. And you knew I was going into an unhappy marriage because right before that marriage, Mom, I went to you and said, he does not make me happy. I don't even think I'm attracted to him, Mom. I don't know what to do, but Dad already put the money down, and I'm not sure. I really don't want to let you guys down, but I'm not happy. Could be the biggest mistake. Help me. And she said, you're getting married. Don't you fucking disappoint us this way. You're going to marry that Nazi. And we're going to have a whole bunch of Nazis there to celebrate. Two streams flowing down a river. One is on the left and the other's on the right. They meet together in the center, holding each other with all their might. When I was young, I dreamed of a prince on the horizon. He was handsome, he was strong, he was all the world to me. That's part of a song that Lena sang at her wedding, that she wrote. The one song she was allowed to perform at her own wedding. He was all that I could ask for. Da 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 da. And I think that I have never seen a miracle again, like the one that happened when our eyes first met. And I know we'll be together for as long as time allows. Sounds a lot like Grow Old With Me, doesn't it? A little bit. Same kind of sentiment.
So you wrote that song for Steve.
Why'd you shut your mouth? She wrote it for me. The point is, like, he's listening into this conversation because he's such an idiot. He's got a fucking comment. Yeah, I wrote it for Steve because I wanted that. He doesn't understand anything in life. He doesn't understand emotion or turmoil. Christopher doesn't understand anything because he's subhuman. I wanted that song to be about Steve. I wanted Steve to be that guy so badly. I wanted that because I needed that in my life, but it wasn't to be. It was like I thought if I could write a song like this, I could conjure this love for myself. What Christopher doesn't understand is anything. He doesn't understand anything. He understands mommy, daddy, and that's it. And all mommy and daddy did was fight in his house and throw frying pans at each other. He got off lucky this morning with a few sausages on the floor compared to what mommy used to do to daddy, because there was no love in that house. No love in that house. And he couldn't wait to get out of this house, and now he's back in this house taking care of a couple of legless invalids, and he's very, very mad and angry. And Lena, don't lump yourself in with those legless invalids, because you have a pair of gorgeous legs and you're going to be up on them and out of here before you know it. And he'll be all alone with his sausages on the floor, saying nasty things all to himself because he won't even have the cats. You're going to take them too. And don't worry about your prescriptions. Rite Aid delivers. We don't need him to get them. We'll explain the situation. We don't need him for anything. Nothing. We can do it all. We don't need him for anything. Nothing. We can do it all. We don't need Christopher for anything. Nothing. You got John. We can do it all. Hi, Mom. Hey. You know, he has gotten about 50 wake-up calls, I guess, in the last week alone. And he is so fucking thick that he doesn't get one of them. Yeah. Maybe his friend Mildred Van Bergen should come over and talk to him about it. Yeah, right. They always wanted to be so helpful. Christopher, are you happy? Christopher, you're with that girl, Lena. How can you be happy? We're going to help you be happy. Come back to us. Yeah, he should go live out there. Go ahead, John. He should go live out there on Long Island with the other legless guy and Mildred and Bill. Right. I think it's a grand idea. I think it's just a plan. And then they can be happy, for God's sake. I'd like to see how that would go after like 1 hour. It'd go good. I want to sing a song. All right. What do you got in mind there, kid? You got no worries. That's one thing I want to tell you. That is one thing I want to tell you. You don't got a worry in the world. He's your biggest worry, and he's a jackass. He don't know what's going on. All right. I understand. He does not have a clue about what he's doing or what... He doesn't have a clue. He's running around worrying about bringing his mother hairspray, and she's having her chest ripped open today. But she wants hairspray and a crazy little brush. And he's protecting those items like they are the Holy Grail. Gotta bring mommy hairspray and a brush because she's going to have a pump put in her chest so that she can maybe live another 2 years and eat more candy. And ask me to change her diapers, maybe. It's going to be fun. It's going to be good times, me and Mommy. Because let me tell you, Daddy ain't going to last that much longer. Daddy ain't going to last that much longer. That's not how it works out. Here we go. Imaginary lovers never turn you down. When all the others turn you away, they're around. It's my private pleasure to see someone to share my wildest dreams with me. Imaginary lover, you're mine anytime. Imaginary lover, ooh yeah. Ordinary lovers don't feel what you feel in real life situations that lose their thrill. Imagination's unreal. Imaginary lover. Imaginary lover. And you're mine anytime. Ooh. Na 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 na. Look how gray I'm getting. It's alright. You earned it. Looks good on you. Imaginary lovers never disagree. They always care, always there when you need. Satisfaction guaranteed. Imaginary lover. Imaginary lover. You're mine. You're mine all the time. You're imaginary lover. Ooh yeah, anytime, baby. Oh, oh yeah. Da 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 da. I have imagined. I have imagined. I have imagined. Know what I love and it's fine. I have imagined. Know what I love and it's fine. Imaginary lover. Ooh, oh. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. Oh. Thank you, Mother and Father. Thank you, John. I love you so. I love you so. I love you so. Let's go have some sausage. Okay.